Welcome to another episode on my Raspberry Pi 1, running Raspbian Linux and programmed in C. Connected serially via the SerioPi Plus to Minicom serial terminal, as well as network cable for VNC, virtual network computing, and a bent cable to this breadboard. And on the breadboard are two circuits, of which one currently in use. Sorry for the shaking of the camera. The one that is currently in use is this one, for I2C. And last time I found a continuation of the problems I have getting it all to work using oscilloscope, as well as a program piscope, and a new attempt, and I haven't found out what the problem exactly is. Two wires from the I2C chip to the GPIO, number of LEDs with resistors. Yes, they are different resistors, but you never know what will go right. Then also the point is, are these LEDs correct? Is the chip okay? Is the software working? Are the various tests working? And the whole thing is now that I am completely unsure where to look. In the end of the last episode, I found that I could use perhaps a library that I have used before, actually in the same kind of way that I'm using it now, so-called walking LEDs, which implies that one LED goes on and off, and then the next and the next and the next and the next. And the library wiringPi, or wiringPi actually, I have used before with Python for another project which also implied LEDs, and that worked nicely. And actually, when I start this program, then wiringPi using Python still activates these two LEDs. So that works. Will it work though using I2C? Because that is what it is about now. And if I run the program, then it is not quite sure that it will work. So and for some reason I cannot get the program to run, so you will always see that whenever you want to demonstrate something, it doesn't quite work the way you intend to. So let me just compile it, then run again, and you see that now, after successful compilation, nothing happens. So, although nothing happens on the board, there is activity on the screen, but that's not what you want. So, with that said, let's go to the VNC and screencast to see how things can be changed, hopefully. So now how can I get it to work? First of all, let's close this program, which is from last time, the previous program. However, this is the current program, which doesn't work yet. This is the output of the former program, and yes, it has clear output on screen but nothing on the circuit. Once again, a check on, well, this is clearly SPI, which is not currently used, but from the former project. However, this says enough about the current project. I2C loaded, and here also I2C loaded. So no misunderstanding that I2C is working. At least it's working on the system. Now, if I once again try the I2C detect test, and that should be run like this, I think. Let me get it back to yes. I have to run it with sudo, which means that I have to run it like root, and it does exactly nothing, which is curious. In this program, wiringPi, it says exactly where to look for. 0, 20. This is 0, this is 20, so I should look for it here. Previously, I2C detect also said, also notified that it was here present as 2 zeros. The fact that it doesn't do it now is strange. Another thing is, this program doesn't for some reason compile yet, but when I have piscope, and here for using piscope I first have to start the daemon, which is the Unix version of a Windows service, PI or Pi GPIO daemon. So I start here the whole thing of the GPIO, and then the piscope program, which starts then here. And in itself this says nothing, but I say okay, start doing it, and then we get it. Now also let's watch the oscilloscope, and it is set to 5 milliseconds. And you actually barely see anything. So let me change it to 1 millisecond. See if that changes something. Nothing. Right. Yeah. So now with a very short time base, let's set it to 10 microseconds, maybe a bit too quick. Well, I can see it on with the bare eye on the oscilloscope better than via the camera. So what is being sent and what is being received? No data, but the clock is being there. And yet here, let me do this, it's the same. Barely does anything. So now let's how can we do something with this? Well, let's try to improve this program so that I actually know something is right. Alright, last time I ended with a failure of compiling this program, which is this one, and I found why undefined reference 2 is being listed. I had to not only to include this but also to link it. Without linking it apparently doesn't work, and now I recall from a former project that I used in C, I had to do the same. So now it is compiled, which also means that now I have finally the chance to see if it actually works. So here goes. What happens, if anything? Must be root. Yeah, okay. As far as I can see, nothing happens now. Absolutely nothing. So let me once again add some text in here to see where it goes. So I say here test, then I will have to change it here. Let's see. Then say printf inside 4 1, then right, this is one thing. Then here, no, pin mode and pull up, down, control, done, and let's keep it inside for 2. Okay, and I can mix it up using Dutch, and I see a spelling error, but okay. Mixing Dutch and English, what's in the name? Anyway, this way I can see if it does anything at all. So, compiling, starting. That is not much. Not much at all. So where's my printf in my inside for 1? Where is my pin mode and PODC done? Where's my bin for 2? It doesn't do a thing. Nothing at all. So not even this. Or is it very slow? Then again, the speed of a computer is high, so it should have done this within a split second. Let's do it again. Maybe I have to wait a bit. But no, not really. By the way, this is an unending for loop. So it would print bin for 2 numerous times, but the fact that it does do this and not this, not a very good way. Also, I noticed that I actually should I should add new line here, and I should add new line here, but that is just cosmetic. Oh, now it works. So new line did do something. Alright, then I have to add some more text to make sure that it is... Oh, here I forgot the new line. But now I know it is doing something. Question is what? So let's edit some more. New line here. So this won't be seen anymore. Well, the text will be seen, but more downwards, lines under each other instead of after another. Then let's copy this line right here. Yeah, this better. Make this 3. So now I know it is in this inside this one, and nope, this is not going to be correct. Not the way I like. Yeah, this is okay. So now it is outside this for loop, but still inside this one. Although I should actually do this. Make this 4. So this is best. And no, this is not going to work because I will have to do it like this. This is better. Yes. Alright, let's see how this ends up. What is happening? Yeah. 2 and 3 are there. Right here. But what is happening for the rest? What is happening? Right, let's quit this. Look at the, well, does it matter that I look at the piscope? It doesn't show anything. It doesn't do a thing. Come on, shrink. Yep. Does it do on the real oscilloscope? That's the question, because this is data. Do I really see some data going over the oscilloscope? You would say so. You would say so. Now there isn't any, and now it's flat. Why is it flat suddenly? I don't see anything data over it, and this has gone down. Or should I keep let it run? Alright, let me, yeah, it goes up. And then what? This is the last thing that is printed. So, alright, let me add some more text, more steps. Don't forget the new line, and let me mix up with Dutch again, and once here, yeah, new line again. Alright, so let's see whatever happens this time. So it's doing this 1024 times. Oh, it would have been interesting, of course, to see where it is in counting. But let's see how quick it does this. If at all. But nothing is as boring and insecure if you don't know how far it is in the counting of this. Is it like seconds, then it is a long wait. If it is like milliseconds, then it should be a short wait. But it's neither, I think. And I don't see the blue line really move. So, okay, let's quit it and change the program so that I can see where in this 1024 it is. And then I'm almost at the time limit for this episode, but I want to do it anyway. So I'm going to change this or copy this and then say XS and then say how should I do this? Yes, like this. Alright, this should do it. Let's see if that really does it. It does. And it also shows that it doesn't count as quick. So I have to do it here as well, I'm afraid. So this should be, oops, Yep, bit is integer, so that's correct. And here I'm going wrong. This should be quote semicolon. This should be it, so then I know how far the counting has gone. Yep. See, this is interesting to see. While this is 0, it hangs in the while loop for some reason. And I am grossly out of time. I am very much out of time. So this is going to be for next time, unfortunately. So, what did I accomplish? Well, after putting some screen output to the program, I know where it is going wrong. This is called debugging as well. Do I know where the real culprit is? Not yet, but next time I hope I'll find it. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment, very much appreciated. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Twitter. If so, please retweet, like and leave a comment. Please show support by make a donation. You can also become a patron and buy a monthly pledge. Have your name mentioned either on my website or with my videos, depending on the pledge you make. And this is going to be continued. So once again, thank you for watching.